Hey guys, and welcome back to App Tapping here. Just a little heads up. Right now, you're actually going to be seeing a few more uploads than normal. I'm at my buddy's house right now, and his internet is just so much more faster than my crappy internet where I'm currently located. That being said, you're going to probably see about 8 to 10 videos uploaded within 2 hours. Yeah, I know, right? Usually takes me like a 6-minute video takes me 130 minutes at my house, and it's just irritating as heck. So right off the bat, I have a pair of 7s. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Now this is gonna be, I'm gonna try and explain a little bit more of what's going on and what not to do and what to do in this video. It's gonna be about 10 minutes, so just sit back, relax, enjoy it. Hopefully you learned something. If you want me to go into more detail about something, go ahead and comment on below. If you want to friend me, I don't mind it. I actually want to do a couple different videos, of people actually playing, doing private rooms and everything like that. So, that being said, again, sit back, relax, and enjoy. So I'm going to check. Now the pot is 53,000 right now, 0.8k. I'm going to check again. Hopefully I get a 7 or another pair. If I can get a 3 of a kind, that'd be perfect. More than likely he's going to try and make me bluff, okay, or not. So I'm just going to check because all of these other people right here have already went all in. So if they get anything better than me, then they're actually going to get the profit, and I'm not. That being said, he got ace high. So if you saw there, he got 12,000, and I lost 14. Well, more like 16,000 altogether. So typically, when something happens like that, you got to be careful because you think you have the best hand. Man, pair of queens. If you think you have the better hand and you realize that someone just bet all in, they're more than likely going to get it, or, the odds are in your favor and you're going to get the money too. But right now I have a pair of queens, so I automatically am going to bet that because queens are high and you want high cards when you're betting, especially if they're a pair. So they raised it to 1.4k. I'm going to go ahead and call it. Now, typically by here, first thing you want to notice is, alright, does anyone have 3 of a kind? And you can roll out if anyone has 3 of a kind or not. Now, for instance, this guy went all in 3.1k. So he's going to check. Alright, so you have a 9, a 6, an ace, an 8, and a 4. Really, the only thing you're going to have to worry about is going to be the ace. Because if someone has a pair of aces, then you're going to automatically lose. But if someone has a 9, 6, 5 or something like that, so yeah, he had a pair of aces. He actually had 2 pair. He had 2 pair. That was a pretty good hand. I mean, he didn't score a whole lot. But in that case, you gotta assume someone's gonna always beat you. So right now I have a 6 of hearts and a 9 of diamonds. Now with the 6 of hearts and the 9 of diamonds, it's iffy. It could be a run. You're not gonna get a flush because this is a 6 of hearts and diamonds. But you never know what's gonna throw up there. So this is a 7 of diamonds and 2 of diamonds and a jack of clubs. I'm going to go ahead and check it. You can try and go for a flush with this situation. So with the next card, it really depends on what you're going to do. If it doesn't pop up at 8 or 10 or something along those lines, then you're going to need to fold because you're just wasting your time. Unless you have an ace of ace high or something like that, more than likely it's not worth it. So it's a queen, it's iffy. I mean, there's no way. I'm just gonna check it in case anyone else, So it looks like no one's gonna raise it. which is always nice. I mean, it's a 1.4K. And there's a pair of 9s. See, I'm glad I did that. So now I'm just going to raise it about, I'll do about 1K. Now, typically with betting, what my strategy is, if you know you already have 3 of a kind, or you have that good pair, typically you're going to want to bet a lower number. So he had a pair of kings. Congratulations, asshole. Anyways, back to what I was saying. When you're betting, and you know you have that perfect hand, you don't want to overbet. That's typically what an amateur likes to do, and people automatically back down. So what you're really going to want to do is you're going to want to bet, a little bit. Try 5K, not 25K, 5K. So then they all go in and they all bet 5K, and that 5K turns into 25K. I am going to fold. I know it's a jack and an ace. You just said bet on aces, but it's iffy right now. And of course, I already miss out. But you know what? This is luck of the draw. I mean, it's literally the odds are in your favor or they're not in your favor. But, once you start that 5K and you know everyone's going to bet, they're already kind of committed when they bet that 5K. And once they bet that 5K, they're going to be like, well, either this guy is bluffing, which is what you want them to think, or they're actually smart enough to say, nah, I'm just going to drop it. Because once they bet that 5K, then you could go 10K, and that's going to be about the 4th card. So the 5th card, you could do about 25K, 50K, 100K, depending on what you're playing, a mil. And depending on who bites, it's really up to him. Man, that guy got a pair of kings again. But I actually would have lost that because it was a jack high pair. So this is an ace of spades and an 8 of diamonds. Really not bringing a whole lot of action to you guys right now. I feel kind of bad. So I'll just call it for you. 3,000. So see, when you do something like that, the pot actually turns out pretty nice. So I actually have an ace of a pair of aces right now. I'm actually going to raise it. I'll raise it about 2,000. 2,100. The touch slide on that thing is pretty sensitive. So unless you actually have like an Apple or an Apple iPad or something like that, or a really good one, good tablet, it should work out. So I have 2 pair right now, an 8s. So I'm actually going to go a little bit higher this time. We'll do about 5,000. So the pot is 32,000. He went in. See if this guy goes in. Alright. See what else comes up. Alright. Now I'm actually going to go all in. Because everyone else folded. Now if he folds, if they all fold, I'm going to get 52,000. But there are going to be one of these two might just say he might be bluffing. And that's typically what you want to try and do. Unfortunately, it's online and you can't really see their facial expressions if you're going up against them. So he went 14,000. Wow. And he just beat me by a flush. That is bullcrap. See, that's the luck of the game. I mean, excuse me for the bounciness. I apologize. I thought I had a good hand there, and you try and bet it all, and then all of a sudden you realize, oh, someone had a flush, or a run. So I'm gonna fold. Well, unfortunately, there's no action, but again, this was just more of trying to explain to you what's going on and what you should do and what you shouldn't do. Right off the bat, if you get an ace and a 2, yay and nay, I mean, it's really up to you. Again, it's the luck of the draw.